Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Rain has been moving from west to east along with a cold front today, and although it did really kind of slow down once it reached I-65, it's got another good push here. It is tracking eastward at about 35 miles per hour. I've been tracking the clearing line for you, but I do want to show you that closer view on the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network of how all of this is pushing eastward. The good news here, it's just rain. I don't see any intense thunderstorm activity. You can expect things to quiet down here from west to east based on this timeline. We start to see the rain come to an end in Boaz by 6:31 at 6:14 right now. Out towards Long Island, so very close to and right along the state line at 6:42. Albertville by 6:20. So in just the next few minutes, and then it just continues that journey out into East Tennessee, North Georgia. Here's that wider view with that cold front drawn in farther to the west around the Memphis area, mid-Mississippi River Valley. That's where all that icing and some of that snow is continuing to cause big problems. As far as the severe risk for us, this is one last mention. I'll have to show this again for the rest of the evening, but just to give you an idea that parts of Marshall and DeKalb counties were still included in that 1 out of 5 risk level. We still have severe storms farther to the south. I wanted to show this not so much because of what we've got in our area, but the fact that we have ongoing severe storms in central and south Alabama. We were spared from that threat today. We still have a flood watch in effect for our eastern counties. This is likely going to be canceled early, given the fact that most of the rain is starting to move out. We've already seen some of our counties farther west removed from that, but it does go until midnight if it is not canceled early. Rain totals so far closing in on 1.75 inches in Huntsville, closing in on 1.5 inches in Decatur, just shy of 3/4 inch in Muscle Shoals, just shy of 1/2 inch in Fort Payne. Scottsboro, we are already up to almost 2 inches, and that's the rain that just got here over the past hour or two. As far as Decatur goes, we are dry. We're at 42 degrees, so it's cold. Wind out of the west-northwest at 10 miles per hour. Lots of cloud cover showing up on the Wave 31 Thompson Roofing and Construction Skycam network. I've shown this a couple of times. I think it's pretty interesting. The fact that this same time yesterday, we were much cooler here in spots like East Alabama, Northeast Alabama. So for today, that brings us to a 15-degree difference. Warmer temperatures farther west than the same time yesterday. We're 13 degrees colder in Muscle Shoals. You can tell the difference that that cold front is making. From start to finish tomorrow, this is what it looks like for your Friday. It looks great. It feels cold. It is going to be cold. Temperatures struggle to get closer to the 40-degree mark, and that wind that we keep is going to make it feel even colder out of the northwest. Cold front continues to push eastward. It's basically cleared North Alabama by 8 o'clock. Now, behind the heavier rain that we have been seeing, there's a chance for a few lingering showers, but drier quickly rushes in, and you'll see that potential for a brief changeover in northwest Alabama. At most, we're talking maybe 1/100 of an inch of a glaze of ice. Any impact whatsoever would be contained to elevated surfaces like bridges and overpasses, but even as short as that window is, you'll see just how brief it's showing up here on future radar. Most of that is out of here by early tomorrow morning. We do wake up to that cloud cover, but there's really no appreciable impact past late tonight with any precipitation that's ongoing. 7-day forecast. Look at this. Lots to look forward to. Temperatures get a little bit milder, really close to average here as we get into next week. But just to reiterate for your Friday, we start the day in the 30s. We stay in the 30s. 39 degrees is your high temperature. And then as we get into Saturday and Sunday, look at that. Temperatures back into the 40s on Saturday, lower 50s on Sunday. Overnight lows back into the mid-20s. Hard freezes back in our forecast, but lots of sunshine all through next week.